Hey. Greasy, hello. Hello, Greasy. You are first in the chat. How about that? That's pretty cool. I always made it a big thing to be first in the chat. That and $5 to get me a Starbucks. Yeah, well. Oh, man. How'd your day go? And I'm not saying Dago as in pun of Italian because I'd be making fun of myself. So. Did you really? Is that what it is for Starbucks? Wow. Shows you how often I've been there. I haven't been there twice. Well, actually, I've only had two. My sister got them for me. So. Multi. Greasy, did you see the email I sent you about the remote controlled jet? I thought you might like that one. Came on after I watched one, a $35,000 remote control jet, and the guy, it crashed. So, Multi, there he is. Multi, was it you? It commented on my painting fixture. Somebody did. Peggy. Hey, oh, let's go. MPN. Hey, Scott. You're here for just a little while. Well, I hope everything's okay, but I do understand it's late and it's a weekend. Sorry I had to go an hour late because of the festival thing uptown. I had to pick up my mother, my wife, and help them. And I had to be there at 10 o'clock. I was like, are you kidding me? So. Yeah, multi, that not only spins that way, but I can take that handle and turn the body this way. So it's like there's nowhere on the guitar that you cannot spray. It's just right there, everywhere. Greeny. Yeah, it's getting there. Now I'm debating. I'm still going to do. Oh yeah, crashing those things is crazy. I'm still going to do. So what I'm here. I'll show you on this one. Maybe if I can get it out of here. Okay. So here's my idea for that. The whole thing's green. Now, like from here up, not quite halfway, about a third of the way down, all the way up, will be, it's not a chrome. It's close to chrome, but it's more than silver, so it's kind of in between. So, it'll be like from here up, and let's just mist into the green, or because it's for Dane, a neon pink into the green. Or I can go a purple into the green. It can be the Joker. Body holder. Oh, for the painting? That is from StuMac. I got that on sale for $99, and now they're like $160 or something like that. You're saying purple to green? Make it the Joker? I'd have to get this. I'd have to find a little decal because I want to do one. I want to do one with this photo. Hello. Come on. With this photo of the Joker. It's here somewhere. Hold on. I know it's not clear up in there because I had it not too long ago. Right here. I'd love to have that in a decal. Oh, Billy sent me a photo. Yeah. So he's on a date and he's sending me photos. I'm afraid to look. Yeah, that came from that holder. And like I said, it spins this way, and you can turn the handle and turn the body this way too. So it's basically I turn it like this when I do around the whole side, and then when I get to here, the front, I'll kind of angle it a little bit like that, and then I get in there and angle the other, get this side of it, and just straighten it out and go around. That thing made such a difference. Besides hanging, when I used to have them hanging, and that will fit in the paint booth. So yeah, but I want that Joker because I would love to do a single pickup guitar where I could put that in the middle of the body. Oh wait, let me see what Billy sent me. Bill, like I said, Billy's on a date and sending me pictures of guitars. Oh, he wants the Hetfield. It's the LTD version. So apparently he is at a bar. He is at a bar with his date. So that's pretty cool. At least he's getting out there. He's not sitting at home. If I could have it made into a decal, that would be great because I could actually put that on there and then just clear over it and level sand it and you'd never feel it. But I wanted one pickup body so I can have it, as big as I could possibly get it in there in a green and purple guitar or green with purple splatter and then the goat Joker in the middle. Something, I don't know, figure out something. Or purple with green splatter. Or half and half, purple with green and green with purple. Yeah, I had to. I spent a couple hours. I didn't add another shelf yet, but I took the stuff off of. There we go again. It's the jack. I don't know if it's the jack in here or the cord. Everything I had on the shelf, I took off, and I put for right now. I just put two quick clamps on the front of the shelf, and I got all the necks up there. Then 8 bodies stacked, standing up that way. Now I got to put another shelf up so I can the other stuff I had up there have it up. So let me say hi to everybody. We have Greasy. We have Multi. We have Peggy, which Peggy is she got her shirt today. We got MPN. We got Scott. Greasy was here first. All right. I did talk to Matt today. He doesn't know if he'll be here, which if he's not here by now, I doubt if he will be. He was in Dane's live premiere. So we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many's in here? 5 or 6 in the chat. We got 13 from YouTube and 2 from Twitch watching. Russell. Some of them do. Not all of them, but some of them do. And I took that one I want to turn into an Ingve type guitar. Again, it's not going to be an actual Ingve style because Ingve's is that manila color, non-metallic. This was actually white metallic that turned yellow. So it just kind of has that vibe to it. And I don't have all the Strat pick guards I have. They all fit. I put one on and put 3 screws in it to hold it in place. And I had to trim around the neck pocket area because it was tight in there. But none of them clear the 2 holes for the post. Yeah, I don't think there's a body for that, Russell. The Schecter and Ibanez, and it looks like a Jackson Dinky, maybe. So, oh man, that's top. That shouldn't be there. All right. I had a West Tone. The red one with the black stripe down the middle. Had three humbuckers, a 3-way switch, and 3 push-pull knobs. The settings on that was completely crazy. Trying to figure out. It was the Spectre. West Tone Spectre. Had a West Tone tremolo on it that wouldn't stay in tune. But it looked cool. It was like a candy red metallic with a flat black stripe down the middle. The neck was all black. Yeah, the back of the neck was black. The headstock black with the red West Tone logo. Gargut said he will be here sometime tonight. True should be here tonight. Greasy, you're coming on tonight. Yeah, I did not an unboxing, an unbagging video on it. Thank you, Tim. It's in the video section. That was Wednesday, I think. Let me see if I could find what my West Tone used to look like. Right here. Spectrum FX. This is the one I had. Let me share this. This is it. It's exactly like this. Like a candy red. The actual stripe was like a satin black. But all three of those were push pull plus a 3-way switch up here. So the West Tone logo was white, but it said West Tone in red. The only thing I didn't like about it was, here's the other, someone else's version of it. Yeah, they had this one out there. It was like champagne and black, but I bought the red and black one because the red was so cool looking. Sounded great, played great, just don't hit the tremolo. You hit the tremolo, it went instantly out of tune. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is the one I had done. Yeah, this is the guitar I had done into the Twilight Zone guitar. And I don't know if I changed the pickup or the tremolo. I think at one time I had a Jackson tremolo off one of my Charvels when I put a Floyd on the Charvel on it, but I don't know if I kept it on there. That's exactly what it looked like. Said it played good, felt good, sounded good. Just that tremolo was horrendous. It wouldn't stay in tune for anything. It had the regular nut with the locking on the back, like the 80 Charvels had, which is right. You'd see it right there. It had the regular nut on it, but then the locking part was behind it. And I even had a poster of that in my bedroom back then. Matter of fact, I got it for a killer price. I got it for cost at the store, which was like $379. Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I have. Yeah, here it is after it was painted. Not a very good photo. Said the Twilight Zone, had the galaxy, the eye, the clock, the little doll floating. But I thought there was a, yeah, you can barely see it. That was my Alvarez Yari 12 string, but behind it here on the wall, you can see the poster, the red and black. This is basically what the paint job was right here. Oh, here you can see the poster in this one better. There on the wall back here, behind the acoustic. That very guitar is. You had one of those? Yeah, that was an '87 Model 2. No, Lewis, it is not a Kirk Hammett guitar. It is a rough cut. Hold on, let me see. Might be. I know he still has it. Because I'm friends with him on Facebook. Brian J. Did I get asked about my Twilight Zone Charvel guitar all the time? Yes, I still have it, but I only use it for recording. Still sounds great. Brian J. What was the band? Yeah. Here's a photo of him with it. Instagram. Have Instagram. I don't want Instagram. So there. Oh, no, that's it. Not going to let me. So it's Brian J. I can't remember. Let's find out who he played for. Keel. Best known for the founding lead guitarist and backing vocals for the 1980s American glam metal band Keel, of Ron Keel. Yep. Brian J. Keel, guitarist. He still has it. I wanted that guitar so bad. And I just bought a black Charvel Model 2, which is what that guitar was. And I had a guy paint my Spectrum that, and I almost was going to give him the Charvel to do identical, So we couldn't be identical because I had 3 pickups in the Spectrum. And I'm glad I didn't, because he said it messed up on him. I don't know. And being a painter myself, I don't see how it happened, but he said it was black with all the stuff on it. Then when he hit it with the clear, it turned like a midnight purple blackish. So he had something completely wrong to begin with, but he did all the airbrush work on it. And then the first show I take it to, an idiot who I told to leave it alone, he was a hanger-on type person. And whenever you played locally, he was always there. Hey, can I jump in and play? Can I jump in and play? No, go away. So he's like, I'm going to go make sure everything's in tune. I said, don't. Leave it alone and don't touch my guitar. And he dropped it. And the 3-way switch, it broke the 3-way switch sideways and embedded it into the wood. Oh, I was ready to kill him. I told him then, I said, if I ever see one of your guitars, it's going to get hurt. The guitar is going to get hurt. And at my aunt's store, one of his guitars was sitting there, and T-Bone's there, and I'm like, hey, is that Chris's? He's like, yeah. I said, let me see it. He's like, no, get away. Because he knows. He's like, dude, that was 40 years ago. Let it go. Or 39 years ago. I said, no. I said, that was the very first time I took that guitar out of the house after it was painted, and that idiot didn't know what do not touch and leave it alone means. And the first time, so I didn't get it touched up because it was, crushed into the wood. And I was like, oh my God. So he had a Zakk Wylde Bullseye Gibson Les Paul there, and I just wanted to drop it on the floor, and T-Bone wouldn't let me. Alcatraz, yep. And Steeler. The song from Steeler, Hot on Your Heel. Yngwie just freaking ripped the acoustic on that. Not going to play it because I'll get a copyright claim. Now you know what? I'm not monetized. Let's see. For those of you who don't know this, not Steelers, Steeler. Wow. Okay, apparently it's just the video, or just the music video. I'll just play the beginning part of it here. Hold on, wait. Okay. Let me add it here. Copyright claim. Someone's going to get paid $1 for this. So this is Yngwie on an acoustic when he was probably 18. So yeah, he was probably 18 there when he did that, or maybe even 17. You guys did hear that, right? You guys are hearing me, aren't you? Oh, you didn't hear the music? What the heck? Why didn't you hear it? Oh, wait a minute. All right, let me try that again. We'll just play it. You hear that now? No, I don't know why. It's not. It's not. Well, here's what I'll do. I'll put the link in there for you guys. I guess I'm not getting a copyright. So he was either 17 or 18 when he recorded that. There you go. You can check it out and hear it for yourself. Yeah, it was super fast. It was sloppy, but super fast. But I mean, I couldn't play that fast ever. So I got no room to talk about that. But if you listen to him later on, you see that was sloppy. He'll even say that. So I'm gonna go to the bench real quick. I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah. I'm gonna show you guys what I also have to work. I have to. That's one of the bodies and necks from Scott. Thank you, Scott. Telling you, you guys all make this worth doing. Crap, forgot the phone. Now I can't see what you guys are saying. I'm getting there. Live. Okay, there we go. Volume down. Okay. That way I can see what you guys are saying. So I had this bolted in place, and the pick guard came over a little bit, wouldn't let the neck go in all the way. So I took the battery rechargeable Dremel tool with it on there and just traced it out. So now the neck fit in there complete. Now I have one other problem. I have to cut a little bit of this neck down this way, thickness, because it's too high. I don't want to take any out of here in case I change the neck later on, then it'll be too low. So I got to take it from the neck. But you could see, not much, but it is a little too high. But here's the issue. None of these clear that right there. I kind of like this color with it. See that? I got to trim that one too. It won't, they all were like that. So whatever I do, I got to bolt it in place and go back in with the Dremel tool. But none of them clear that hole. I mean, I can Dremel that out just a hair, or I could come up and cut it completely a hair. And Mr. Mick donated this off his Charvel. It's a Godo, made in Japan, for a Strat style, and it's a 2-point. So, but you see right here, well, I go back, so it wouldn't, I gotta either trim that whole line out or just where the pins would be. And what I like about this body is, I think this would be a cool one to build, play for a little while, then make somebody very happy, is right here. I like that. I hate any jack that goes in the front on the top. Now, on one of the bodies, I'm going to try where you take a router and do this, and you put that bullet jack in there, but it goes in this way, so the edges are still round, but there's a flat spot where you can put the bullet bracket in place like your normal Strat. I mean, I could I could come here. Actually, that would be probably be, I bet this is the right size right here. Let me see. Sure does look like it's going to be pretty close. By God, it is. Okay. Oh. So, I have to do. And no, I'm not wearing the same shirt as yesterday. Mr. Mick was nice and sent me 2 of the black ones and 1 of the gray ones. hard to hold right there. Hold it flat. Be able to draw that. There we go. Got to cut inside the line. Got to cut just the inside, not on the line, inside the line. That would clear that out enough for that pole, which would put that in there. Because none of these, I was looking, like these are, even though these are two white, they're two different colors. That's a third color. This one's, they're close here. These two are close, but that one's kind of got a greenish tint to it. That one just looks like it's dirty. That one's white. So I ain't going to say it. Never mind. But yeah, so all I did was I just took this with the little sanding disc on it while it was mounted in place and just did the trim. In fact, I need hair more. So there's that. Now I need to take it off. Four screws in. Sorry, I thought I only had three. And the screw holes pretty much line up. They're awful close. So what do you guys think? Just cut that out? Because the way the bolt that up to the holes, that ends up not being a straight line. It's kind of this way a little bit. That overhead camera is a anchor. And over here I have an emote. That one's 2K. This one's 4K. The one you're watching through is 2K right now. All right. Oh. For that, go with bigger. Sorry about the noise, guys. See, I gotta cut that off. Uh-oh. All right, let me... Double peel. Let's see what we got. Two. For a second. Yeah. That'll give me the post space. That'll be up. That still looks a good idea, Scott, because that kept that underneath there. So, yeah. Then I'm going to have to take this out the garage. The proper way to do it would be to route it down, but we're only talking maybe 3/16, if that. No, I'm sorry. About no more than an eighth. So let me see if I can. What? That might not. That might be all right. Hold on. Let me do this flat for a second. Off just a tad. Excess paint off there. Like a little bit of paint, primer paint right there. That might. Might made enough room. It barely needed 16th. I don't know why it said 3/16. This stuff out of the way so I don't bump into it and scratch. Okay. Oh. Now with any luck, might be pretty good. Let me get a piece and just get in there for a second. And sorry about that, guys. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yep, I think we're good on that. Use the blues from David. That work? Oop. My God, look at that. Hey, put these away. Back up here. Nope. You really want to throw people off? How about this one? I don't know where this one came from. Greasy, this might have came from you. Gibson. I know this one came from MPN. There we go. Fender Stratocaster custom build right there. Yeah. This one drew it out. Just to make sure, in case they do have to go in. Telling you guys, wax. I got accused of making this up on the other show. If you've ever done any woodworking in your life, you would know that's a real thing. But how far off? Yep. Okay. All right. Have to use this. Man, it's so close. It's right above it. So I am going to have to fill these because it's like halfway through. Okay. No problem. No problem at all. I have the right ones. Probably not. Worst comes to worst. Those are too small. Worst comes to worst, and I just drill it out. Oh, wait a minute. What we got here? Drill it out to that side. You know what's funny? I had the little ones for this, but I sent them to somebody because this is all he ever did. Yep. Three. Four. I had the littler ones. So minute. Don't want to ruin what little bit of blue hollow flash I have left. I still got that gold leafing. Hey, that's it. Gold leaf the pick guard, or no? There's 25 sheets of gold leafing in this package. It was $3.50. I bought it because it was so cheap, and I figured I could do something with it. Big enough. Five 16th. Yep, that worked. You ain't going to be able to see this because it's going to be on the drill press, which is back here. And I got the, I have the crock pot with the wax sitting on that. So I said, I need to make more room back here now. Hold on one second, guys. I'll drill these out real quick. Guys and gals, sorry. Don't mean to leave anybody out. Take the bolt back out. Set this over here. I definitely got to put some new. Shoot. You go one bigger. I thought that would give me enough to hit it in there and make sure it's snug, but it's too much. Hold on, guys. And gals. That'll work. It's out of the way. Getting so out of here. Couple drops in there, so it's on the bottom. And these are the right dowels. If you look, they have the ridges for the glue. And this is all water soluble. Clean it right up with water. I made this in like 9th grade. Not heavy enough for that. I love taking stuff like this and turning it into something that makes somebody very happy. That's what's great about all this. Thank you, Scott, and everybody who's donated. To this cause. All right, now let that dry. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you truly understand the effect this has on people that have absolutely no money and want to learn how to do this or want to learn how to play and just can't because, either the one they have is junk and it is unplayable, or the $79 one that mom bought him off Amazon is unplayable. or they just don't have it. You know, one given to them doesn't work. So when you walk out and hand them something like this that's completely playable and put together with decent parts, and they don't have any issues with it, so they don't have to like, well, you know, I'm tired of practicing because the action's an inch and a half off the fretboard, which I know that's an exaggeration, but although that's how MPNs came from Oklahoma, it was, in all honesty, it was an inch. The tremolo was an inch off the body. So everybody who has donated is so I said I'm going to try to be there and give it to them myself instead of giving it to the instructor and let them do it, because the look on their faces is great. The smile, you know. It's worth the time and the cost of the parts. And like I said, we may be helping the next Randy Rhoads or Eddie Van Halen or Dime or Chet Atkins, Roy Clark. Who knows? We'll just let that sit. I will let it dry overnight. So we'll be able to use this from Mr. Mick. That's nice. A Godo, nice block. Well built. That'll be in there. All good. Put this back. Hey, look at that, Peggy. I'm putting stuff back. Imagine that. And you know what? Tomorrow when I come here, I'll know where everything is. This is still going on the red one. I'm going to go my red Strat. I'm going to put this in that with the the gold Floyd rail tail. Yeah, just that's old melting. You know, you put the wax in the wax melt. That's all that is. I just poured it all out into one of the blocks, and then I just use it to scrape the threads with. And I don't know if Gar Guts is here, but here is I think these are the Dunlop. I'll put these on your guitar. There's that stuff. There's that. I have these 3 bridges here for hardtails. Because two of the bodies Scott gave me, the blue one and the black one, are both hardtails. So I will show you this right now. I'm not going to sand it till tomorrow. Well, I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow or not now. So this is still going. Now I'm going to sand it with 3000 grit, 5 more coats, then sand it with 5000 grit, and then the other color, then the clear. So, but that's 10 coats of paint total so far. So, all right, let me get back over to the desk since I can do none more right here. Oh, David, if you're here, these are those ones I bought that click. There's a yellow, a blue, and a green. I'll just send you all three. And I have your fret polishers. So you'll now have 5 in the wide. So I made 3 more. You got 2. And then you have 5 or 6 in the extra wide for the jumbo frets. And Derek, I got your stuff in here too. Since you guys bought that white stone finish. But I also had silver in the wide. And then the stone finish is in the extra wide. So I was going to mail stuff yesterday when she got home from work, but it was a holiday. So hopefully Jed can pick me up Monday, and I'll mail Lewis's, David, and Derek's stuff out. And I'll show you here what I did so far, but I still got a bunch of stuff here on the table that came off the shelf. So I got to put another shelf up here. And I got all this wood shavings from drilling. I got like packing material, some other stuff here, but I'll show you what I did. This isn't finished way it's going to be. It just, I put them up there to get them up out of the way right now. I'm going to put like a separator bar or couple up there. All right. I got to move this so you can see it. There you go. Necks are on top. Bodies, I'm going to put actual separators in there so everything's secure. Okay, let me come back over to here now. That is someone asking what camera that's an Anker, Anker Power Conference C2 2K. This one, Moot 600 4K. And this one is an Emoot 8K high def. So there you go. Turn this fan on, down toward the ground. Oh. All right. Anybody want to join? Well, I know David. Greasy. So let me send you guys the links. True will be, or at least he's supposed to be. All right. There you go, David. Greasy, here comes yours. Now I don't know if I sent it to 2 to Greasy. Just to be safe. Okay. And then I'll send one to Garguts. He should be home. Send one to True. Okay, that should be, I think, okay. Is Derek here? You do, David, run around the house without pants all day? Nobody saw Derek? No. Because I made this. Yes, it looks like a bullet, but it is not. It came from Rainier.
Hey, Ron.
There he is. Wait a minute, Greasy. There he is.
All right.
So this came from Rainier Ballistics when they were my sponsor. And it's just a 4 gig flash drive.
Oh, sweet.
But they were Rainier Ballistics.
Wow.
So what I did is put songs on here that I'm sending to Derek because he's been patiently waiting to download them. I never put them online yet, but I did put them on here for him. So.
Oh, that's cool.
And I even included Prelude to War that I played for you guys last night, and one you guys haven't heard, and it is the last one now. I double checked all the emails, and it's called The Unknown. And there's just something about it. I don't know. I really wish I could be there when he starts mixing this stuff. That would help. Yeah, I can like bounce some ideas. Oh, wait a minute. So attack. There we go. I could bounce some ideas off of him while he's doing it instead of letting him do it all. So, but I'll let you hear this one. You guys have never heard this one. I did include it on here. This one and the one from last night, Prelude, for Derek. So here it is. I don't want to blast you guys out. And again, this is Kevin. Prelude's the only one that's got Tim singing. Kevin's singing all the rest of them. This is called The Unknown. There's that stupid background. That's not me on guitar, not the lead. I hate that background vocal. So,
well, if you were looking for an album title, you could call it The Unknown Backup Singers.
and that one, here's what's funny, because someone said that the other night. We actually did 2 versions of this. And I was hoping, I had a 50-50 shot and no, both of them have the screwy background vocals.
I don't think it sounds that bad. I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. You're gonna nitpick it because you made it, but as a listener, I think it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
The other one's faster. Because actually the music for this version was almost the music for the Dark.
Mm.
And then what had happened when Kevin had the words, we started playing this on, I've had it on here on the headphones, and it was this music, but he started singing these words to it. So it was like, wait a minute, that's the wrong one. He's like, well, wait, let's go with this. So we did that. It's weird. So we ended up getting 3 songs out of 2. I wrote a whole new thing for the Dark, but this was the original music for the Dark, which became The Unknown 1. And then we did the original music for this, which was much faster. And he sang it like for that one differently, same words, but more oomph, I guess. I don't know what I'm looking for, but damn backing vocals just ruined both of them. I hope Mark's not listening. He'll never do another one. So out of 2 sets of lyrics, we ended up with 3 songs. All right. Good night, Scott. Thank you. Happy Father's Day.
Yeah. Happy
Take care,
Father's Day, Scott. Good night.
Yeah, if he's listening, he'll never do another one for me. So.
Yeah, I feel bad. Friday night came and went. I had not seen that unboxing video. I had no idea he sent all that stuff. Oh my God. That was amazing. Very generous. Very generous.
Yeah, it was. Hold
Hey,
on.
Ed. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, puppy.
Hey, there you go, True. And hold on here. Do you want to hear the actual version? So the one you just heard was, again, the music for the dark, the original music for the dark. The original music for this was this one. And it's faster. But again, he's got funky. I don't know what he was thinking. I mean, all right, so here we go. This is the other one. This was the original song, the original music. But here's the issue I have with this one. I think Kevin was off on the vocals. It's like he gets a little bit behind, then he rushes them in. And I think that's because he had just sang it for the other music. So between the two of them, neither one of them is right, but
stays the same. One more step, my feet won't move. What have I left to prove? The silence screams inside my head. Fear paints in shades of dread. Go into the unknown, a place I've never known. Will I rise? Will I fall? Will anyone hear me if I call? Darkness waits with open arms, hiding truth inside false charms.
it's like he's rushing it.
Questions never known. I'm terrified of the unknown.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like somebody,
Every choice a loaded
What?
it's like if somebody's watching you and you play a solo too fast. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
It's like you're- Yeah,
because
I know what you-
we did this right after we did the first one you just heard. So I'm like, well, since you're here and you got the words, here's the one to do it to. And, I didn't sitting here with him doing it, I didn't notice it. It wasn't until I got it back and I was like, wait a minute, now it's off. It's off. He's off in certain places. But I'll let you hear the rest of it.
loaded gun pointed at what I've become. My future lies without a face, leads me through endless space. Faith grows beneath the weight, every heartbeat tempting fate. When calling out my name, all answers are the same. Go into the unknown, a place I've never known. Will I rise? Will I fall? Will anyone hear me if I call? Darkness waits with open
He's like right there.
arms.
Darkness waits. It's just
Inside false charms, shame till questions never known. I'm terrified of the unknown. Could the monster I fear be me? to make the unknown conform. The unknown is calling me.
I don't know what the hell that is.
And this time,
That wasn't
I'm
us.
not turning away. Turning away. Turning away.
So it ended up, we had, out of the three, the dark was the one that turned out the best. And these two were like, so I included them on that for Derek though, so he'd have them.
I like the tempo of the second one, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's like somehow not have as many lyrics, maybe, so you're not talking.
Yeah, that's what it's hard to explain. I think that first or that last one's I think it's 100 or 110 beats per minute, somewhere around there. I don't remember. And the other one I think is 90. I don't remember. I got all that
Faster,
written
like,
down.
It's like old school rock and roll. It's kind of simple. It's a good delivery. You know, it's not like you're trying to write a riff for the singing part. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
straight chugging and rock, and it's really cool.
So he, that was, I mean, I didn't notice he had an issue here, but you know, then again, he's got the headphones on, the mic, he's in, you know, but it was after I got it back mixed, I was like, okay, some parts he's like behind, and then it's like he tries to catch it back up on the next line or two lines.
Right.
And the other one, he was dead on the delivery, but it's just the mixing, the way he mixed it with the background and stuff. It was so neither one of those. I am not going to release either one of those two. Thank you, Lewis. Will, I did send you a link when you're not driving. Oh, Puppy was here.
Yeah.
Oh, he was leaving. Well, sorry, Puppy.
Yeah, he works some weird hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a night, sometimes it's a day shift. It's kind of like a swing shift. So
Yeah, definitely weird. I know when I worked at North American Coal, working the dam schedule, day shift, afternoon, midnight.
yeah,
It sucked because you never get used to it. Just as you're getting used to it, then you're back on another shift.
been there. I did that for like 3 years at this one place I worked at when I was a tool and die maker apprentice, and oh my god, it was rough. And then I got put on the day shift, which was fantastic. You know, it's just
The world is actually made for day shift work.
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember sitting in my car. You know, back then I had a '78 Camaro Type LT that I just loved, and I'm sitting there, and the hours just throw you off, and I'm so tired I start falling asleep. You know, at the stoplight, and I catch myself because my foot got off the brake. I'm like, oh shit, you know.
Although we can't join today. Okay.
Yeah, I said the car noise will get you.
When I started, down here at the plant, I started as press operator, die setter, then got into the die making and die repair. And then I ended up going into the maintenance department, became a millwright.
Mm.
Then when I got up Springfield, I couldn't be in the union because I got knocked off the recall list. So I ended up being a boss for 3.5 years, got laid off and went to Honda back as a die maker. And I worked steady midnight, which I love. You know, I've always been a night person. But when I first started it, I had that white aluminum I was telling you guys about the other day that I welded over the patch of the trunk block. And I was coming home, and it was right. Springfield is in between Columbus and Dayton, Ohio. It's like 30 minutes either way, and you're in Dayton, or 30 minutes you're in Columbus. So the FSI, or the JIC, made all the parts for Honda. It was probably 10 minutes out of Columbus, 20 minutes to Springfield, and didn't get on the highway, just like it was old Route 40, and it was like 6:30 in the morning, and all I remember is going down the road, and I turned on Howard Stern, and the next thing I know, I went into a field. I hit it on, and thank God from Columbus over, it's all flat and cornfields and stuff. So I turned Howard Stern on. And I remember looking down the steering wheel, and the next thing I know, I look up and plowing corn's coming over the hood, and I'm like, what? Apparently I fell asleep and just went right off into the cornfield.
That's a scary feeling.
Yeah. Never did that again.
Yeah.
I've been a part of one of those. My buddy was driving, and we were headed back from Savannah to Fort Benning, Georgia. It's a good ways away. And I'd say he got pretty close to the Fort Benning side before it happened. But yeah, he got us in a field, and all the dust that was up and everything else. And he was driving my car, and he felt really bad. And he was like, "Man, I fell asleep." He's like, "We can drive. We can keep driving. I'm awake now. That ain't happening again."
Yeah, I woke up, but yeah, real quick.
I'd say we got real lucky. Because, I mean, if you're going to fall asleep, better to hit nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Peggy, and I did do that. Peggy, since I was in the middle of this cornfield, I opened the trunk and filled it up with corn.
Yeah.
I did. I figured, well, I made a big road through there now, and
yeah,
I probably threw 50, 60 years of corn in the trunk.
Well, when they hand you corn, make cornade.
A lot of corn on the cob for the next week.
Yeah.
I remember that. And it really didn't hurt the car that much. So
No.
just a couple dings in the hood but not, I figured it would have really dented the hood, but it didn't.
Well, at least you didn't get a bunch of weirdo little kids that you're messing with our cornfield. Get
all with the white hair.
Yeah.
Hey now. It was a trip. So, but I never did do that again. I made sure at lunchtime on midnight shift I slept.
Yeah.
But it was funny because we were the only ones, well, the dye department and the maintenance department. So because we had no bosses on midnight shift, all we had to do was maintain the stuff for day shift. And they had an afternoon shift, and the afternoon shift always left their stuff for us. So our half-hour lunch might be 2 hours. And the way we had it worked out is, 40 minutes before everybody started coming in, we were back at the desk working on everything, and we still always met our quota, because they're like, you have to have this dye done, and this, so we always met that. But we'd still have like a 2-hour lunch every night. And it was a big cafeteria, so I just sit back in a chair, and all of us would sit back there and sleep.
Yeah, when I was working, in the tool and die making field, it was we had our own little section away from everybody, and we ate
that's
lunch
like this was, yeah.
together.
Oh well, no, not lunch. Lunch was a big cafeteria room.
Oh, we had a big cafeteria, but we had a little area in our shop. So, we didn't really have anything to do with anybody else, which was good because there was a lot of drug smuggling and stuff going on because we were a twin plant. We had a plant in El Paso, then we had a plant across the river in Juarez. And this guy that was working in the maintenance department, he thought he was Scarface, and he would have his cousin put the cocaine in certain, pallets of, goods coming over here. And this guy was banging the girl and receiving. So then, they had coordinated everything, and then she'd go get the stuff, and he was selling it through the plant. And they were like smoking weed in the break room at night and doing lines of coke everywhere. It was pretty bad. And then there's, and this guy Jaime, he'd always like pull a gun on you all the time. Hey man, and he's like, okay, after the fifth time he does it, it's like, come on, shoot her, come on. And so then anyways, him and like it seemed like 60-70% of the plant got busted. They drug tested them all, and they caught them with drugs. I mean, they just had paddy wagons, and they had to shut the plant down for a couple days until they got a temporary agency to get people in and stuff. And it was nuts.
Someone pulls a gun on me, they're dead. No ifs, ands, or buts.
The first time he did it, I'm just like, what I was, at the time I was kind of depressed, and it's like, if he would have shot me, I wouldn't have cared. But finally, at like the fifth time, hey man, I'm gonna do it. And I'm like, dude, come on. So I grabbed the gun, and I'm like reaching for the trigger and stuff. And he goes, what are you doing? You crazy or something? I'm like, you're calling me crazy. You're the one pointing a gun at me. And he goes, that's not even loaded. And I said, I knew that, but still, come on. And then they busted him with a 12-gauge sawed-off shotgun in his toolbox. I mean, it was nuts. So, and then
I'd have had a nice new gun.
They had undercover cops there, and they questioned everybody except us in the machine shop. Because they were like, yeah, these guys, the only time they leave the shop is to go to the bathroom, and then that's it. They don't talk to anybody or do anything. So we were off the hook, and that was nice. We were the only truck. I mean, all of the whole maintenance department, except for like 4 guys. Yeah, it was nuts.
Here we go.
I gotta get the angle right. It's backwards. I try to give you a pound.
Oh, greasy. No, wrong way. This way.
Nope, the other way.
Smile, True. You're on candid camera. Can you hear us? Can you hear us, True? Apparently he can't hear us.
Right.
Can you hear us? Hello?
I don't think so.
Mm-mm. We hear you. Oh, he can't hear me say that.
Brother True. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us now? I don't think he does.
Guess not.
I'll send him a message.
Oh. Now what?
Maybe he'll pop back on. You ever have any weird shop accidents when you're a machinist? Or
Yeah.
on near misses?
Yeah. Guy working a work hoe press.
Mm-hmm.
And they were supposed to use, it was like about a foot long, looked like a back scratcher almost with a suction cup.
Oh, okay.
And it had a thumb thing, so they stick it in there and lift the part up.
Yeah.
And the guy was done, or I think he was waiting on another basket to put more parts in, and he was leaning on it with his hand, and it come over.
All right, there we go.
And come over and took like from here up, off. It was just smashed on the plate steel.
Damn.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh.
I had this.
Yeah, earlier we had to drop the call. We could hear you. You couldn't hear us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Dave. I'm trying to still dial stuff in here. So I had a channel before years ago. God, I'm trying to think how long it's been now. And around COVID time, they took it down. They didn't like what I was talking about. And I took all my stuff down, so I had to reset everything back up, and that's why I had a problem last time. And so everything's good now. I just had to
Were
switch
you
it.
starting lizard people conspiracies?
Oh, I was talking. I don't even want to say anything 'cause I don't want to mess with Ron's channel.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm talking about that's how I got my name, basically. You know, I have a wife in the medical industry, and she knows about all of, she knows about the, you know,
Yeah.
so they only take people down when they're talk about stuff that when you're right over the target. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people that lost their channel, a lot of people that were feeding their families by doing that. And, it's just, but they're getting their channels back now. Anyway, I started my music channel around that time. But it's still small, 500 people. I don't put enough content on.
Oh, wait, let me make these smaller.
Do I need to be louder or I
No,
got a
you're
mic?
fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
your voice sounds good.
Yeah,
You could yell louder if you want to, but we hear you just fine. So
yeah, I got a Shure mic. Sure enough. Anyway, that's my story.
yeah, that was a lot of crazy stuff going on 2020, 2021, evolving around the freedom to say, talk about things. And I saw all that craziness. And then with the job I had, I
I'm
just made
listening.
it a point to stay so middle of the road and not discuss it, you know,
Oh yeah.
basically be happy for whatever somebody's feelings were. And, leave it at that because I didn't want to lose my job, talking about things and, oh, that's
Yeah,
not how the company feels about it, so it's like,
yeah.
and
I
the
mean,
worst part was customers would call and they'd have all kinds of opinions about, especially with an election year, I want to vote for this person. I got this. And you struggle so hard to just keep it business.
yeah, yeah.
And
I work in a gym, so it's like it's so hard to like know what to say to who and when and how and what not to
yeah,
say and what to, you know what I mean? So
yeah, at least I got people calling about our products, and it's like, that's a lot easier.
yeah, yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
really called to make a friend. So it's, rare, few and far between. Uh, but still,
I got a great boss, but he's far to one side, and I don't play that whole game.
yeah, I don't like to either.
See it from 60,000 miles up, you know what I mean? And it's just a big game. That's all it is.
I'm just very accepting of who people are, whether they're
Yeah,
different ethnicity, background, whatever. I can accept it. It's really case
I
by case. If you
go ahead,
prove
go
to
ahead.
not be trustworthy, then I don't like you. It has nothing
Exactly.
to do with, so.
There's two
But
there's
I
two
think the
there's two
military taught me that.
there's two things in this world that can go for everything, good or bad. Is it a good guitar? Is it a bad guitar? Is it a good person? Is it a bad person? You know what I mean? It
Right,
can go
exactly.
for anything. So it's just I don't know where I'm even going with that, but
No, but I think, at the end of the day, all you got is your name, and you could trash that name, your face along with it, or you can make something good with it.
yeah, I mean, I think I'm just trying to say that, while we were talking about the world and everything going on, it's just it's not politically left or right. It's everyone as a whole, good or bad.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and it's kind of like a war going on right now between good or bad, and we all know who wins in the end. Good always wins in the end. But this is a guitar channel. If you guys want to see a guitar or something,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
uh,
absolutely. Glad to meet you. Anyway,
yeah,
Yes.
you guys.
Yes. See.
Um, let me think which one I'll grab first. I'll be right back.
All right.
Will's comment.
Greasy, did you get the new tremolo on Bones yet?
No, I'm gonna put that on tomorrow. I probably I'm going to try to film that and just do a
Okay.
quick little video. And I need to put something up on my channel. I have like one stupid video from like 4 years ago.
I don't know if I should turn the
And
light
that's
up.
62 subscribers, so I'm kind of amazed at that, you know.
I just got a email today. Guy commented on one of my gun videos from 10 years ago. Commented on it today.
Oh,
Good comment.
I'm a big 2A person.
So
oh
am
yeah,
I.
me.
Yeah, you got it in your name. Your last name, right?
That's a nice
Yeah.
looking.
So I was
Charbel?
buying Strat bodies and then necks. So I don't know. I just didn't like the idea of buying the guitar that was put together by Fender and put together their way. I just wanted to kind of do everything my own way. So, I bought the neck, ebony. I just put locking tuners on it,
Nice.
trying to keep it in tune. I like these. Of course, I like Floyd's, but I don't know if you could see. Have you seen these Wilkinson with the long saddles on them? My hands are
Yep.
so shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
I
can
like
like
those.
you can lock it there, and then you get locking tuners, and it's kind of the same principle what a Floyd is doing in a way. Here's those they were talking about.
Yeah.
Those straps. So I got like a double. So if I need to take it to like, I like to do all my own work, but I do have a friend that is a luthier, and if I'm not in the mood or I got too much stuff going on, I'll bring it to him. But I'll just like bring it to him with like that hanging up there. I don't know. It's just something I do.
Yeah. Well, you got like a two-step safety system, so well, it's
Yeah,
always important to keep your strap on.
it's quick.
Yeah, it reminds me of the DiMarzio ones, but a little better because you can actually take the thing off the guitar. So
I bought a pack of 5 of these for $10. Like this kind
Wow.
of this is like what you buy on Temu. Like this crap. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna bring this on stage or anything. Like this is just something I wear around my house or something. You know what I mean? It's my my strap on I wear around the house.
Go ahead, David. I know you got one ready.
I would like that one. Anyway, back to the guitar. So
smile with no teeth. You
Rob,
don't want to scare away the.
you're not gonna like this, but this is like my Van Halen guitar, so to speak. So I went down the rabbit hole with the whole pickup thing. So
Oh, okay.
it's got a Seymour Duncan 78 in here.
Nice.
I'll try and say this like fast, okay? So I started reading all like everybody's things about his tone and what he had and what his first pickup was, and then I'm sure we all know the story about the 335 his mom got him for Christmas.
Mhm.
He didn't like it, but he loved how the humbucker sounded. So he took the humbucker out and he took the electronics out. He got the body from the whole story. I'm not going to get into it all, but my theory is so he didn't know how to solder like at all. He didn't know anything about wiring or anything. So we know that he fried the switch. So I think that he fried the volume pot also, and that was a 500K. And what did he have left? The tone pot.
250.
And the tone pot was 250. And it was a linear, not a audio. So it tapers different. That's how he got that clean tone when he rolled the volume down. This is just my theory. But it makes sense. The 250K kind of just like shaves that, like when you get that like breaking glass high E sound, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
when you're like up in the 20s, on a dimed Marshall. It made sense, but I mean, I don't think he knew what he was doing, but it worked. So
Yeah, he said many times he didn't know what he was doing when it come to that. So
yeah. But I tried the custom. I tried the 59. I tried the 78. I tried the what's the other one? The other Seymour Duncan that I have is the JB. And so far, the 78 with the 250K pod is the closest that I've come to hitting that tone with my ear. Maybe I'm hearing something else, but anyway, I got a hot rodded jazz in the neck.
I love the jazz
Yeah.
neck pickups. I love them.
They're real clear. I couldn't find anything that wasn't muddy in the neck.
Mm-hmm.
So it was originally a 59. It was a set, and I was like, why would someone want a 59 in the
I'll
neck?
just go ahead and say it. I don't like them.
You know, like which one?
It's too clear. No, it doesn't hide the mistakes. I can't do that.
No, I was like, man,
I'm totally kidding.
I can get someone's opinion. I like that.
Yeah, it's a bullshit opinion. I'm just kidding. But I do happen to have a lot of 59s for whatever reason. Every time I turn around, like I was looking for a used jazz one time, and I was only looking on eBay. This a couple years ago. They had a few, but they were all covered in the steel wool dust,
Oh yeah.
and I wasn't too comfortable with that. And I'm like, nah, I'd rather get this 59 that at least I know Nuno likes it. It's got to be pretty good. So
Yeah.
Hey, Will. Chris is down there with you. He's got a red Ibanez 335 style guitar from '78. It's gorgeous.
Well, I'll tell you, man. If I had a 335, you'd have a 335 for Christmas. Not my cup of tea, man.
I gave mine away, the church guitar.
I love Chris Cornell, and he played 335s towards the end of his career. Excuse me.
I like that Gibson. Was the satin olive drab with the Bigsby and the Filtertrons.
I'm looking at him right now. I got a huge painting of him, and he's got a 335. It's when they played London, that big park in London that everybody's played outside. Anyway, the 335s are good when you got a bad back because they're really light. But that's about all.
What's that guy's name? Grohl?
Grohl.
Dave
Grohl.
Grohl.
Dave Grohl. That's right. He plays one, right?
Yeah.
The Lopez model that they kind of made his signature model now.
I just like where he's gone in his life and his career, but that's another podcast. I don't know if you've heard their new album at all.
No.
He sings the whole album through a PA.
Wow.
I heard somebody talking about that.
It's very hard to listen to.
Hyde backstage says Hyde Park.
Hyde Park. Yep. Thank you. So anyway, I made everything black, obviously black. I tried black tuners, but it just didn't look right. And then I had somebody in China making these custom 1-ply pick guards, and they're like super glossy. I mean, you could brush your teeth with these things. So shiny.
That's cool.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's just one guitar. It's not anything thick, so it's like it's barely even there. I'm not a real pick guard fan, but if it's 1-ply, it's and it's beveled, it's all right. So I just I use 3-way switch, and I don't use tone knobs. So I use 2 volumes.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
So, I'll be like playing like trying to think, like Mom, I'm coming home. I play it clean on the neck, and then when it goes to the overdrive section, switch to my bridge is here. Sorry, the bridge is. I keep my bridge close to, so I can pinky swell and that kind of stuff. Everybody's like, "Why don't you have your bridge down it?" I don't like it there.
That's the nice part about making your own guitar. You put it wherever you want.
Exactly.
Yes.
I got sick of buying guitars that were made because somebody else liked it like that, I'll grab another one. You guys can chat. Be right back.
Yeah, my favorite body for the longest time was the JS 1000, but I can't stand where they put the volume and the tone and the three-way and all that. And I'm like, it's a good thing I know
Yeah,
how
it's
to
like
paint.
the Charvel Neo Classics. They're great and everything. I like the single volume, but they have the 3 or 5-way switch right there, and I prefer a toggle switch.
Yeah, me too.
Like old school location. And it's always like they come out, oh, this is a great idea, but there's always that one little thing that just kind of, yeah.
Well, that's like the silver bangle that I did for Mr. Mick. When
Yeah.
those came out, I thought, why would that not have a Floyd on it?
Yeah.
My thinking,
That's
and
what it
then
needed. That's why I didn't buy one.
I was considering getting one of those and having you put a Floyd on it. Next thing I know, Mr. Mick's guitar's on your bench and you're doing it. I'm like, wow, damn.
That last guitar I showed, that was the one that I was asking Ron. Maybe I'd like to put a Black Floyd on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be pretty sweet.
That'd be really cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
My only suggestion to you would be see if you want to go with a black Godo.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
I had the Schecter Sun Valley Shredder orange, Lambo orange with all black hardware and had a black Floyd on it. I sold it to Billy Ray and he had it for 3 weeks and he sold it. He had me put a kill switch in. I did it on the show. I put a kill switch in on the show. I had to route cut out through the body to get it over where he wanted it. So, oh well.
Yeah, I think I remember watching you do that.
Yeah, it was like Lambo orange, and it was the Schecter Sun Valley Shredder, but it didn't have the Sustainiac. It had 2 active EMGs in it.
Yeah, I remember that guitar. Did he not like it, or did somebody
no?
else
Someone
like
offered it. Someone offered him more than he paid for it.
Oh,
so he sold it.
Whenever I get guitars from people, they're always like, "Don't sell it."
Yeah, I might want to buy it back. Well,
or I'll be like, I'm going to fix it up and sell it, and they're like, "Wait, no, then just give it back." I'm like, "No, I was just kidding." I have a lot of like nice members at my gym, and I do work for their guitars that they probably don't even play. But they're so nice. Like if a lot of them have moved away, and they'll be like, "Hey, come outside with me real quick," and they'll give me like a guitar or something. I'm just like,
there you go.
Wow.
Thanks so much. Nice. Like I've gotten I'll show you. I got an ESP. I got an acoustic guitar.
Yeah. You just woke Will up.
Yeah.
ESP.
No, Wilk.
The acoustic.
Will and the acoustic.
Oh, I'll show you some nice acoustics. Let's get Ed out of the way. So this was originally like one of those cheap Squires that you get like with the packs, with the amp and all that. The starter pack or whatever you want to call it. Really backwards here. So I don't know. I just made this like kind of like a tribute towards. There's no stripes or anything. I'm not all into the stripes and everything, but that's a 59 in there with the 500K low friction, which I can't stand because every time you even start playing hard, your volume goes down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if you want to play,
if it is kind of a Van Halen guitar, you could just move the volume back a bit,
Yeah, it's
that
just
hole in the pick guard you're not using. That'd be fine.
Yeah, that's true. I could just put a hole in there. Yeah. What else did I do?
Might be the best way to do that.
I redid the headstock.
There you go.
With some burn marks in it. And
That's really cool. I smoke, and I never even burnt my headstocks. I should have, you know. I don't have an excuse. I just never had.
Mine wasn't tobacco.
Right.
I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice plate.
So I had this person I know that has a laser engraver make that for me.
Okay, I was gonna say I've never seen one of those for sale. That's
Can you read it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
EVH 5150.
Cool. All right.
And the 5150 is nice and thick. That's nice.
Yeah, I know a guy in Santa Cruz would love to have that.
I mean, it wasn't very expensive either. Came out nice. It was like
Sean's asked if you paint at all. If you do any of your paint jobs.
I have. I mean, I don't know if I've done as much like as Ron does with spinning around and painting and your guns and all that. I don't know. But I've definitely thought about making a Frankie, but I'm like, nah. I actually, if I was to get one of his guitars, I would actually get the Circles guitar. I'm a fan of that guitar. It's just, it's different. I don't want something that every single person, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not
Well,
many.
the shapes guitar is even different, more different than the Circles.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you go out there with the stripe one, they're going to say you play Eruption, but if they see the Circles,
yeah,
they're just going to, oh, that's a weird design. It's not so, the hardcore fans know, but the average person doesn't.
Then if they see the shapes guitar, they're like, well, because that was not very many people saw that one.
Yeah.
What's his shapes guitar? I don't know.
Hold on, I'll show you.
I'm sure if I see it, I probably would.
I got photos of it, Rock and Roll of Fame when Bay Area Rich and I went there.
Yeah, he really had so many guitars people have no idea about. I saw him even playing Ibanez's in some interviews.
So a lot of people gave him guitars, and then he would play them and give them to somebody else.
Yeah, they wanted him to sign with them. There's an interview where he's I think he's got the Ibanez and they're trying to talk to him and I forget who's sitting there, but he's just chain smoking away and like the person's just trying to talk to him and he's just like making jokes like right off this person's comments and he's just laying his guitar neck between his legs down and like it's hanging all the way down there, you know what I mean? It's like how many drinks did you have before this in?
I can imagine what 5150 Studio smelled like.
Right? Oh, like an ashtray.
Just in interviews with Sammy, he just goes, I had to come straight home and just take my clothes off at the front door and throw them in the washer and just take a shower. It's like, I've been around chain smokers like that. And everything they own stinks like that.
I for 16 years, I quit. Best thing I ever did.
Yeah.
Crap. Okay, this is the Van Halen display at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So obviously there's the Circles.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and Rich is standing in front of the shape one.
Okay.
Oh, right. That's the shapes. Right.
Yeah. The one on
very striking, though, right?
The left, there's like an X-shaped body one that he played. It was like a Dan Electro or something.
No, it was just the Kramer Star.
But at one point he had like a Dan Electro neck on it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy looking. Yeah. I don't know if I ever saw the shapes guitar before. Thank you.
Hmm?
EVH,
here it is. Here's another photo of it.
Them all.
Rasta, they called it Rasta guitar after that.
Yeah, I saw the Rasta.
Come on, focus. There we go.
Yeah, they should reissue the Rasta.
Come on there.
The original. Wow. That's the shapes.
Yep.
Cool. I'll have to look into that.
So it's a little different. You know, it's like a combination of the red and white one. But out of all of them, I like the circle one best.
Yeah.
You said somebody likes acoustic guitars?
Yeah.
Will.
Will.
Wild
the-
Warlock.
Let's see. Where's the Will? Here's the semi-hollow I had. I called it the church guitar because it had cross inlays on it. And I gave it to a guy who it pretty much saved him. Now he plays it. He was homeless. Now he's got an apartment and plays it in church on Sundays. Come on, focus. Why is it not? There we go.
Is that a 335?
It was an Epiphone Dot.
Nice. You good
So
church.
I put 2 new pickups in it, put
Excuse me.
D'Addario tuners, locking tuners that trim the string when you tighten them down,
Oh, okay.
and cleaned the frets up. Put new pots in it, cleaned it all up, and it just sat here on the wall. Then I ran into that guy, and he was having a hard time, and that was one I donated, and he ended up with that. He ended up finding a church to go to, and some through the church. He ended up getting a job for someone in the church. Now he's got an apartment and everything.
Nice.
He told me, he's like, it's because you gave me that guitar.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'll be right
It's
back.
nice when you can have a positive impact on somebody.
Yeah, and that's why I said that's what that whole thing I'm doing. That's what makes it nice.
Yeah.
It is nice to see the ripples. I mean, you don't always get to see what came
Yeah.
of that little thing you did. Now, Ron, incidentally, I did not get your clear coat started today.
Oh, okay.
It was I was waiting till about 6:30, 7 o'clock to paint because, trying to let some of the humidity dissipate and everything. And I got lights back there. I might be able to paint after the show, actually, because I'm an hour behind you, so if it's only 2 a.m., it's no problem. I could do that. I just got to use a red scratch pad a little bit. Make sure it's nice and clean. Take it out there. There's
Well,
two sides.
I was going to paint.
I could paint a little and then wet sand it, paint a little tomorrow, or I could just paint a good amount tomorrow and let it sit for a week because it's going to be raining for a few days.
Same here. Started tonight. Wasn't supposed to start till tomorrow night into Monday. It started today, which made me mad because I thought, well, I'll get Dane's, all but the last 5 coats done, which I did. And I thought, okay, then when I get done with that, I'll put Marshall's on and get the first few coats of red on it. And then next thing I know, it starts raining. I was like, are you kidding me?
Let's see.
Do you want to talk about Marshall's guitar at all? Should we do that?
No. I'll get a hold of you.
Okay.
There's, I got the red, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to have about 15 coats of lacquer on it. And then that automotive super wet car show clear on top of it.
Ah, that's another name.
That's what I did. That's what's on that. The black and the green Predator blood one.
Did you like
That's a really nice clear coat. That stuff really works well.
Yeah, it's automotive clear. Look at the shine.
You dripped that paint down there?
Yeah. I literally poured it on.
Wow, you're good, man.
That's beautiful. That came out good.
Hands are so. Yeah, I would have paint all over my arms and feet.
Me too.
I'm shaking right
Be
now.
all over my back porch. I'd have to put down like a sheet that I don't care about.
I'll take it.
So I took it. I got rid of the tone altogether. It's got one volume, kill switch, and then a 3-way switch. So you got rear, both, or front. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know the reason for tone pots. I swear, it takes the clarity away. You know, when you down on the tone. I know there's some things that you gotta turn down to tone, but there's other ways of doing
I
it.
like using that big orange capacitor, the orange drop,
Mm-hmm.
and then putting a tone pot with EMGs,
I never
and that typically can give you some choices that will, fully on, fully off, and then see how it works for you as far as the high and low notes and everything.
I've only tried the electronics from EMG, all the little plug-in stuff.
Oh yeah, right, right.
Um, so here I'll show you. You guys let me know when you've seen enough guitars, because I could go on all night. I don't have as many as Ron, but
Show them all.
so since it's Father's Day, my dad got really sick back in like 2004, and he was into country music. He liked Kenny Chesney, and I think Kenny played Takamine. This is my dad.
Nice.
Very nice.
So I had to do a little work with the headstock. At the time when my dad passed, my cousin was going to school where your son went. I'd like to see if they might know each other because they're about the same age.
Berkeley.
Berkeley, yeah. And now he's making great money. He's doing like background music for Coca-Cola commercials, and he won a, I think he won a Grammy for the music movie Anora. He had two songs in that movie. It's called Anora. It was a famous movie. But yeah, he's doing really well with that. And then he does like lessons, and he can pick up any instrument and play it.
Yeah,
But
that's the same way with Cole.
yeah, exactly. Berkeley, man, it's a hell of a school. I wish that my mind was where it is now, back when I was that age. So yeah, my mind was not in here. My yeah, it was hard watching my pops dwindle away. You know, we were good buddies. We did a lot of stuff that father and sons really aren't even supposed to do together. um, you know, so we were like best friends. So anyway, when he passed, you know, I was heavily sedating myself and what I was going through, trying to make it go away, but it was just masking everything. And so my cousin was going to school for music, and instead of the guitar going to me, it went to my cousin. And I mean, probably 15 years or something, 20 years or something passed, and I'd started getting back into playing again. And I was like, oh man, I would really like to see if my cousin has my father's guitar. So I asked him, and he was like, yeah. And then we went to a family dinner for Thanksgiving or something. And he was like, hey, come over here. You know, I went over his car and pulled it out. And there it was, case and all. I was like, wow. Just to hold that, you know, after like 20 years of not seeing it. Or the only thing is that he said he had it somewhere and they were working on it, and it was on one of those hooks that like what you have on your wall.
Yeah, holding them up on. Yeah.
This is the story I got, but I don't know. Somehow it broke right at the nut. I can't really even tell unless you look at
What,
it.
the headstock broke off?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean they didn't do that great of a job of putting it back on either, or painting it or anything. So I had to try and hunt down a Takamine sticker because they painted the whole head. They didn't try and like
Oh, just mask it off.
they didn't try and mask the original Takamine sticker. It was just like, okay, it almost looks like they used a paintbrush.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and it just
Interesting.
doesn't sound like it did. But you know, it is what it is. It's
But it's still his guitar, so
yeah, it's definitely one that I'll never get rid of.
Yep, I got the same thing hanging back there of my dad's 59 Les Paul Jr.
Yeah, it was weird because I was thinking about it tonight. Well, I wasn't thinking about it, but it was in the back of my head, and where he took his last breath in my arms on Father's Day in 2004, I now have a EVH 5153 50 watt and a 4x12 cab, and I don't use it. And for some reason, I just got up and I plugged into it with no effects or nothing, just straight into it. Started playing it. And I looked at my wife and I was like, I'm playing right where my dad took his last breath. And I haven't played it in a while. Like something drew me over there to, and it was like, he wanted to play guitar one more time. He wanted to use my hands, I think. You know what I mean? I don't know. I believe in that kind of stuff, you know?
A lot of us do.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all come back together in the end. You know, we're only here for a short time. Let me grab something else.
Okay.
Yeah, I was at my mom's house right after, would have been my parents' house, but my dad had died, and I'm there with my mom, and she's having me fix a few things, and I was hanging this. God, I'm sorry, I had it right on the tip of my tongue. A hanger for clothes, right? So your little hooks for the wall, right? Whatever you call that, that big block, and it's got like three hooks
Yeah.
coming off. Um, so I'm trying to hang up one of those for her in her laundry room, and I make the pilot hole, so the drill is hitting the stud in the back. I was using the stud finder, but I think it was just one of those rooms might be janky because of the way the all the tubes and stuff in the back, behind the wall are going through and everything.
Hey, Zach.
Thank you, Peggy.
So the stud hits the drill hits the stud, but then I put in the bigger hole so I can put the screw in, and I got nothing. So it must have been right on the edge.
Yep.
So now I need a specific kind of screw because of the hole I made and not trying to make it worse. And I go up to his office, my dad's old office. I'm in there like 10 seconds. I'm like, all right, Dad, where's these screws that I need? And I walk over to this cabinet that I hadn't walked to yet. And I open it up and I grab this, like if you got dog treats and the thing,
Yeah.
the little bins that they come in, right? And you unscrew the top. It's all plastic. I grab one of these bins and I put the lot of it on the desk. And right there in the very beginning is the two screws I need. I basically walked in there, grabbed the screws I needed, and had it on back.
I have like the same exact story. So I didn't hear what you were talking about, but I can almost tell you what
I
you
was
were
putting up
talking.
hooks for jackets on a board in the laundry room, and because of a mistake I made, I needed two specific types of screws.
And
And
that your dad helped you by putting them there.
basically, yeah, I went up to his old office. I looked in a cabinet I'd never been in before,
So
and I
you
grabbed
will.
this container of screws off the
Yes.
shelf and dumped them all out. And right there at the very beginning, not in the pile of crap, was the two screws I needed.
I was in a shed that I have in my back here, and I was looking for just a tape measure. I was looking all over everywhere, and I was like, Dad, where in the hell would you put a tape measure? And then all of a sudden, something hit me so hard in the back of the head. I looked down, it was a tape measure.
Oh my god!
I mean, if anybody
Wow.
thinks that, you know, these people are not gone all the way or whatever you want to say, I mean, come on.
Well, there would be a myth or belief that angels watch you, and the way they help is to point your attention.
Yeah, I mean, you got anybody that doesn't believe
Makes
it,
sense.
you got to have your eyes open to, because it's not like they can just talk to us, you know,
Yeah.
they'll send a butterfly to go. I had a butterfly, I was laying on my fingertip, I've got a picture of it. And I was thinking of my grandma that had just passed away. And a butterfly I don't know about butterflies, but I've never seen one just land on your fingertip. You know, it's like things like that. But if you're not thinking that, you just be like, oh, butterfly landed on my finger. Really?
That's kind of like if you have a close one in a car, and you would have went, and you just happen to look, and you're whoa,
Yeah.
and you stop the car, and then it misses you, something, and it's
Or
like
in an accident and the paramedic
something drew
usually,
your attention a certain way, and might have prevented a
yeah.
whole thing from happening.
Or you get in the accident and the paramedics pull you out and say you are lucky that you made it,
Yeah,
something like yeah.
I
But
believe in that stuff. I choose
yeah,
to. I, I I think if you believe, you just might see it. So
yeah.
Got to be open for it, open to it.
yeah, exactly. You got to be open.
I'd say cats and I think dogs too can see like so much stuff that we can't see.
I'll be
And
right back.
I believe that because my dog, it's like we first got her, she didn't bark. It was great. And then eventually she started barking and it sounded horrible. And now she knows how to bark. So she'll just bark at us for no reason sometimes. And we're like, what are you looking at?
Look, I want to learn how to play that thing you guys are playing all the time, that noise maker with the strings on it.
The noisemaker with strings on it. What do you mean?
Yeah. You don't think a dog ever wonders, oh, I want to play one of those things?
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm sure she does. Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
it gets the frequencies, the vibrations, I've had dogs when I'm playing and they'll just go down by my feet, fall asleep. So
Yeah.
it does
I
something.
like Black Label Society, and I make my playlist, my little iPod or something,
Mhm.
and I've got something like 8 Zach Wild songs that are, like bridged, bridged across and things like
Mhm.
that. 6 of them right in a row, and I'll be working on frets or something, and this dog's sitting there. She's listening at first, and then it got her, it took hold, and she's sleeping.
Yeah, his BLS stuff is very relaxing. Some of those songs. It's got that like really chill voice. He's a great singer.
I think he is.
I
I
like
think there
his
was a couple albums where I was worried. I was like, man, I hope his voice isn't going out.
yeah.
Maybe just a couple of songs, but yeah, he's doing good.
I like when he was in his first band, what was it?
Pride and Glory.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a badass band.
Yeah, my friend James was his bass player.
Oh wow. That's awesome.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
James Lomenzo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Was he the
known
bass
James.
player in the beginning of it, or he was the bass player after Pride and Glory already came out?
No, I mean he recorded the album with Zach, and James wrote most of the album, with Zach, and then they told Zach it's not going to be a big deal, so you might as well just write all the songs yourself and get all the publishing, and that's kind of what happened. So,
Wow.
but then James was playing with David Lee Roth for years, and had nothing but good things to say about Roth. He was like, he goes, he paid me more than what I felt I was worth, and without David Lee Roth, I wouldn't have my big house. And James is a great guy. He's got a beautiful wife, lovely daughter, just a real good guy, and he's been in Megadeth for quite a while, and he deserves every bit of success that he has, and definitely a great guy.
Is that who's playing bass with Megadeth right now?
Uh huh.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about. He's like a
Yeah,
shorter guy.
he got to start in White Lion.
White Lion. 80s.
Yeah,
Isn't he like a shorter guy? Like in
yeah.
Megadeth?
It's like I'm 6'1", he's a little shorter than me.
Okay. Maybe it's just a stage thing. I don't know. He probably
Yeah,
tall. Yeah.
No, I
yeah.
think you're right.
Really,
I would say Dave Ellefson was a pretty tall guy, wasn't
not sure.
he? Original Megadeth bass player.
Yeah.
I got the feeling that he was a taller person. So you kind of notice with the new bassist.
Yeah.
Is Will still in the chat?
No, Will had to take off. I missed
Take
him
off.
too.
Well, here, I'll show you one acoustic.
Probably a good 10 minutes ago.
I want to wait for Ron or whatever.
No, there you go.
It's just a D18.
Nice.
Yeah. I put the LR Bragg's pickup system in there.
Oh, cool.
So it's like it's got like a microphone up here,
Yeah.
and it has piezo under here. So everything backwards.
Yeah.
Used to the camera again. But yeah, it's a nice piece of wood.
Nice.
What's that?
That's very nice.
Yeah, I got a good deal on it. It was like under 1,000. So I bought it. It was used at Guitar Center.
Oh, cool.
This is one of those things where I saw an ad online. I drove all the way out to one of the only Guitar Centers we have in South Florida. And they were like, oh, this is an ad from a different Guitar Center. I was like, oh, great. So you don't have any Martin D18? No, this is a different Guitar Center. Oh, man. Well, while I'm here, I might as well look around. So I looked around, and it was like, you know, that music where it's like, oh, where like angels are like, oh. And I looked up, like, Guitar Center has like the 4 levels of guitars, you know. All the way at the top in the right corner is this. I was like, is that a D18? Guy was like, oh, let me get check it. He went away for a while, so I just grabbed those big ladders they have in Guitar Center. Grabbed it, and I was like, if I drop this, it's mine. So as soon as I left on, and guy came back in, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take it. And then he came back and he's like, hey, it comes with a case too. I was like, oh, sweet. So,
Not bad, not bad.
and then there
Peggy,
was,
Peggy, but you should bring Greasy back. Come on now. Come on back. We were just kidding.
so is Peggy Greasy's wife?
No. We got this running joke that she like rage quits people and it just takes them out.
Where'd he go?
I
She's
was
got
trying to blame Peggy. True called me on it. I don't know. He just like just cut out, so I don't know.
I just was showing a D18 Martin.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I can get rid of I'm on the wrong name.
That's a beautiful
Nice.
guitar.
Yeah, it's just, like I always tell my wife, if the shit hits the fan, grab this and take it. I say, you know, like this one and a couple of them. This is definitely a taker.
Yeah, I got this message in my room that says "Save the polar bears." She's got this box in her room that if the house is going up, grab the box.
Oh yeah, special box. Yeah, I got a big old safe, but I don't know if that'll be easy to run around with, run out of the house.
Yeah, I'm sure mine's not going to be, and I figured it's supposed to be fireproof. Well, we'll have to test that to death, and I'll make sure my guitars make it.
If the shit it'll be open, that's for sure.
Sorry, say again.
If the shit hits the fan, my safe will be open, that's for sure.
Oh,
Greasy, where'd you go? He disappeared. There he is.
This thing up.
Yeah, my computer just like went blank. You know, I don't know why it does. It does that every once in a while.
Said, see ya.
Maybe I need a new computer. I'm just sitting there listening, and all of a sudden it just goes completely black, and I'm like, oh, great, just like the ending of The Sopranos.
I hated that, by the way.
I was trying to blame Peggy.
You didn't like it?
I hated that. I love The Sopranos. I hated the ending.
Yeah. But they were kind of alluding to the whole thing happening. Is they just, you don't even see it, just lights out.
I don't know, man. I like to think he lived.
But I was hoping he got whacked because, I mean, he was just a piece of crap. Especially towards the last couple seasons. Oh my God, his gambling and everything else, and the heavy breathing throughout that was like its own soundtrack.
What show is that?
Sopranos.
Sopranos.
Soprano.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah. Well, that's a cool
I
ESP.
am your stepfather.
So one of the ones that they moved to Georgia, and they were one of my benching partners. The guy who taught me a lot about bench pressing and how to do a couple easy things to add like 10 to 20 pounds on your bench press. And I think he was 52, never touched any kind of substance, steroids or anything like that, and from Georgia. And I think he was putting up in the 600s. You know, it was amazing. Just
Oh my
someone
God.
in that age, natural, just to come in, do a couple little warm ups, and put that much weight up. It's really cool if you're into that kind of thing. But he had a lot of dime bag. He's a big dime bag um, fan, and he had a lot of dime bag guitars.
The
But
musician? Okay, I was just checking.
he didn't know really how to play very well on it either. He probably knew a couple power chords, but he would always say, can you tune this guitar for me? He didn't know how to tune a Floyd. Can you change the strings for me on this one? And it was a different dime bag guitar every time. And I was like, wow, this guy's got a hell of a collection. So I was always down to fix his stuff, and I'd always give him a good price and everything. And finally he was just so sick of South Florida, 'cause he was from Georgia and he just hated it down here. It's just a lot of rustle bustle, and everything's kind of on top of everything down here. So every day was, oh, I can't stand it here. I can't stand it here. And finally he was like, I'm going back to Georgia. And he's like, here, give me the keys to your car. And I was like, what? What do you mean? He's like, just give me the keys.
I'm taking your car to Georgia. Bye.
All that had happened to me once before. Someone gave me a guitar. So I was like, are you giving me a guitar? And he's like, just give me your keys. I said, are you going to give me one of your dimes? And he's like, and so I was just happy, but it could have been anything,
I would have said, yeah, here's a dime.
I mean, he could have gave me a neck with no body. I would have been happy, So he gave me ESP
Nice.
Did you beat it up or did he?
The what?
Did you beat it up or did he?
It's one of those relics. So it's
Very
like you can't even feel any of the stuff. They probably put like a thin coat of clear over it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So it looks like it's been beat to shit. But they did it in all the right places. So it originally had the stock pickups in it, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be my Zach Wild guitar right here. So I put EMGs in it and changed knobs.
Oh, there you go.
Very cool.
I got these EMGs for like a couple $100 with the whole kit, I put the pure tone jack in. I changed the tuners to the big tulips. Get this kind
Yeah,
of
I was rocking the tulip heads on a PV guitar.
yeah.
It looked all right, but
Yeah, it's kind of
the
slack.
headstock was smaller and it just
It's all right. I did
it's
it.
just not the same. I think that looks great.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. I mean, I'm not as happy as I thought I was going to be, but they do their purpose, serve their purpose.
I think they
So
look good.
thanks. Yeah, I'm just picky.
It's all about the vibe. Yeah, I'm picky too.
OCD with stars, like big time.
I know all about that.
Yeah. I'm very lucky to have a wife that supports everything I do with my music. Yeah, just and my whole family is very blessed. I've
That's
heard
cool.
stories in the gym about wives and girlfriends that, don't want you even playing an acoustic guitar, not even plugged in. So I'm lucky I can play my 4x12. I've got great neighbors too. I'm very blessed with great neighbors that don't care to, they don't care if they hear me playing.
I had this one girlfriend that would just constantly scream at me anytime I wanted to play guitar because it would take away attention from her, and you couldn't give this person enough attention,
Yeah.
and it was just like, yeah, you lock the door in the bedroom. She's pounding. What are you doing in there? I'm like, what do you think I'm doing? I'm watching Pornhub. It's like,
My mother will tell me sometimes, she's like, when I'm playing, she'll be like, you got to give more attention to your wife. And my wife, of course, will be like, no, don't listen to that.
and now Beverly. Now it's like she's well, she buys gear too. She's a classically trained pianist and everything. And I got her into a lap steel, and now she's got like a mini brute and little synthesizer and stuff. And so she's doing some stuff, and it's like, I wish she would do more. I'd like to put some guitar on top of that.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
it's like when I'm looking at a guitar, she goes, "Oh, you gonna get that?" And it's like before, if you get that, I'm gonna, you. Now when she goes, "Oh, that's cool. You gonna get it?" Now it kind of throws you. It's like.
Yeah. You're blessed now.
I mean, she buys what she wants, and I can get what I want. So
I'll be right back.
I've been lucky with Beth. She's never told me I can't get a guitar or amp.
Sorry.
that's cool.
I've
That's a
never had that
blessing.
problem either, but at the same time, I'm not buying amplifiers. I mean, I think if she saw the buildup of the amps and the cabs and all this stuff, and I think it'd be maybe a different story, possibly. I don't know.
Well, I
It's not
don't have
necessarily the type to have,
I
something
don't
to say,
I
but
don't
at the
have
same
all 18 of them here, so I think that would be a different story if I had that. But
Yeah.
But I'm also careful. I'm not buying stuff that I don't have the money for. So.
No, we never do that.
When we were younger, yeah, but
Well, let's just say I use a firm.
yeah, I'll use a firm, and especially if it's got a 0% interest, and that's always great.
It's good. It helps your credit. I mean, if you pay it off earlier,
That's true.
Oh yeah.
I don't
And
have
I'm
like
not saying there's anything wrong with financing a guitar. I'm just saying I don't feel like I'm tempting fate with my wife. I'm not giving her all kinds of reasons to have a problem with it, and so I've never seen a problem. Maybe it's how I'm handling it. That's very possible.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys one more. I'm not going to go through everything. But this is another one I made when I was doing the one with the Bloody Mary. I call the red one. Just another Strat.
There you go.
It's got
black or dark green.
It's black.
Oh,
and
okay.
it's got the same one ply black pickguard, so it almost looks like it doesn't have a pickguard on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's got
Very
that
cool.
Wilson with the long.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like those. They look cool.
You can get these on Temu for $20. Never had a problem with it. If it's fake, it's a hell of a fake. But I mean, it came in the box with the guarantee, with all the paperwork. I mean, I don't think it's fake. What else have I done with this? Oh, this is the one with the JB in it and the 500K pot. So I was trying different things to try and see how close I could get to that tone, and it was not the 500K with the JB. A lot of people will say it's JB. I don't think it is. And then I put, just because I like it so much, like Ron said, I put the hot rodded jazz in the neck and 2 volume. I special ordered these knobs. They're like black pearl.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I see it. Yeah. Is that the?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's keep it up here. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
I want to say there's a
It's like
it's a
black
company.
pearl.
Is it O-ring? Is it O-ring knobs?
I couldn't tell you. I'd have to look it up. I'll look it up for you, and next time I talk to you, hopefully I'll remember. I think I want to say maybe I got them off Team. Maybe Etsy. Sometimes I get custom stuff on Etsy. You ever look
Yeah.
on Etsy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're I got somebody making me. This is how OCD I am.
Those are the O-rings are the hip shot. Sorry.
Oh, the hip shot, yeah. So
Yeah, they got the like the 3 rings of rubber going around them. I like those knobs. They're paintable. They're easy to paint, and then like if you made an orange or a red, and then you got the rubber grips going around it.
you could change the colors on them, right?
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
But they're real easy to rough up and then paint them, put the rings back on.
But you could buy like different color rings, right?
They only got the standard chrome,
Or they
gold, black, and then
It's-
the rubber is always black.
like the rubber, like 3 rubber rings around it. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you could get different color rubber rings. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like you
I
have-
mean,
Yeah.
from an
The heat
industrial
resistant
standpoint,
voltage
like you
control.
can buy little rubber gasket things, the rings basically.
Like you had that guitar you painted, the red and yellow and orange one that you just did.
Yeah,
Like if you could find those knobs with like a red and maybe like a black and orange or a red and yellow and black gaskets.
that's a good point. That'd probably be
That's getting real OCD.
I've actually got some. That's actually a really good idea. I never thought to do that.
Yeah, kind of the crazy
Get a couple
ideas.
of the O-ring knobs and then put the red rubber on it.
Take the
Yeah,
black
because
off
I've got
and
it ready. Yeah,
put, yeah,
I got them standing by in a box.
cool.
That'd be cool.
I'm
We might have to
interested.
do that, Rob.
Let's see
I'm
how that looks.
OCD all the way.
Yeah,
I think it'll look good.
I think anybody that works on guitars is a little OCD. I mean, you have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it, so much attention to detail. I mean,
Well, then we know someone who's not OCD.
Yeah, it's probably watching.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Me neither. I knew
I'd
right.
say you have to be. I mean, if you're off a 0.5 millimeter on the screw for the nut, Floyd nut, that thing's going to be off.
Yeah.
Or you're going to have to find screws with smaller heads so you can kind of move it a little bit. But at least one of them damn things is going to have to be right.
Or just do like what that guy in the other show did. He just slaps it together and then just beats on it. And I tuned by ear, and that's fine. It's good enough. It's just a tool.
Oh yeah, he just
Well,
gets double stick
I
tape.
record with
You don't even need any screws. You'd be all right.
You know when you put the new strings on and just do. That's
Yeah.
it. Buddy, jeez, yeah.
There's so much I could say, but
Oh yeah, probably shouldn't.
Yep.
Not going
Keep
to.
clean. Keep it clean.
I promised myself. I wonder if Guitar Center is like, oh God, here he comes. Got his damn camera out.
that's why there's no employees there. When he walks in the door, they all go back in the acoustic room and slice their wrist. He's here again.
Or they're just hiding in the camera room, like, all right,
Just duck behind the counter. Oh, I got to tie my shoes.
For an hour.
For an hour.
These laces are tricky. It's like, dude, you're wearing Velcro straps on it.
That's why it's hard to tie. I'm telling you.
It's like, I'm having problems here. I'm doing the best I can.
Straps are on the same side, and I'm trying to tie them on the other, and it's not working. I'll be here for an hour.
Yeah, there was always those customers when I worked at the music stores, and they would come in, and we would just like, oh God, what does he want?
Be a different story, and I don't mean just him, but that customer in general. Would be a different story if they bought something.
Yeah, not just a pack of strings.
Yeah, worth picks. You know, buy some. I mean, I understand you need strings and stuff like that, but
Get a few.
that is something I still need, strings. Don't need bodies or necks for a while.
Yeah, you're
that's
good on
damn
that.
I wonder if
Oh,
you
man.
like email a string company and tell them that you got a podcast and you know.
I tried because SIT is here in Ohio, their Canton, Akron area, and I told them about the whole, the Gunner. Well, it wasn't the Gunner project then, but the whole Pay It Forward. And they never even replied to me.
Wow.
Yeah, everything's
It'd be nice to get, because that's something I don't think about is strings until I get the guitar done. And I go to grab a set and I don't have them. I'm like, God.
You know, if people PayPal you enough, you can buy that. What is it? The 25 pack, the Dario, the box of 9s or box of 10s. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Keep you going for a while.
Yeah,
it would be.
You'd have to have
no one has used the PayPal yet, so.
Oh, okay. Speaking of strings, do you ever feel like some people I like 9s on everything, or I like 8s, or whatever. But sometimes, do you feel like the guitar kind of dictates the gauge of strings?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's like
yeah.
And your tuning.
Yeah.
If I'm using a Floyd, I usually have 9s. If it's a hardtail, then it'd be 10. But like with Aaron in Cole's band, Cole plays now he plays 10s through 46, I think. But Aaron, the rhythm guitarist, plays 12 through 62.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
I had to drill out the hole in the low E tuner to get the strings through it.
The bass string.
And that's what he likes. But
doing that chugging.
Yeah. So yeah, it's to each their own, I guess,
What the kids like.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Hold on. This mic will not, the transmitter will last longer. Transmitter is only a third down, but the receiver is what only lasts 3 hours and X amount of minutes.
So is that like a wireless pack on for your headphone?
Yeah. No, it's got the mic.
Oh, the mic.
Yeah. The headset mic. So
okay.
I have 2 of the transmitters, but there's only 1 receiver. And the receiver lasts anywhere between 3 hours and 10 minutes and 3 hours and 18 minutes, then it dies.
Like a soldier, you got the headphones, and walkie-talkie, and everything.
I got the flip up night vision too, so
Yeah.
I do. I really do.
Oh, I know. I bet you do.
So yeah, it
I always had trouble using the single eye.
throws you off.
Yeah. Like I wanted to like it.
Yeah, I've got the double. But no, yeah, I use 10s on anything it's hardtail. And I put 7s on my buddy. The guy lives about 15, 20 minutes from me. He's got like 200 guitars hanging on the walls in his house. Every room, including both bathrooms. There's guitars in every room.
I seriously would not hang a guitar in a bathroom. if you're taking a shower in there, right?
Yeah, right.
He's
Probably
got
a bad
the,
idea.
the one bathroom's white, so it's only got white guitars in it. The other one, I think, is blue, and it's got blue guitars in it. But yeah, but he had me put 7s on one of his Floyd Roses, and I was tuning that to the high E. I was just
Oh,
waiting for it to snap.
Looking away in case
I'm like, man, for God's sake, don't ever pull that back.
Yeah.
Smack.
I always do that. I hide my eyes when I'm going trying.
Well, 9s is bad enough, but when you're doing 7, it's like, holy crap, I got fishing line bigger than this.
I've never heard of 7s.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They're great strings, though. Like the Billy Gibbons, the Mexican lottery one. I think that's what they call them. The 7s. Oh yeah, 7s are great. I like the 8s.
They do help if you have hand problems.
Yeah,
They do
that's
help
why.
there.
Bends, I mean, or especially if
You
you're
just
trying
take
to
a
learn a
little.
song that's got a lot of bends,
Yeah,
because you're
just
going to be
little humor bends.
repeating. Yeah.
Do you still get like that nice, rich, thick tone from those 7s?
No,
Sure.
I do.
Well, the guitars I put him on for him didn't.
It's like it's. I try to explain tone to people the way that it's in my head, and it's just so hard, as far as what I like just real tight, compressed, like it's gonna fall apart, but it doesn't. It's right on the verge of flubbing out, but it's just still tight. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you?
What I ended up doing on his one of his wild audio ones is I just changed the high E to the 7. And I think I put a 7 on the high E and a 9 on the B, and then the rest I left so you still had that heavier sound.
Because now I hear all this stuff and it's just so distorted. It's just there's no compression at all. It's just
yeah,
whatever.
Well, like we were talking earlier, now granted, if I was sitting with him while he was mixing it, they would be a lot different. But because he's doing it for free to just do it, try different stuff, the sound, it's amazing some of the sound he's getting out of it. And then it's, I gotta hope he's not watching. Then it's bad, some of the sound he's getting out of it.
That's everybody, though.
Yeah, well,
a little.
But what I do like, though, is the fullness he's putting in it. Because, sending him just the plain tracks, then getting him back, it's like it's on a gigantic stage in an auditorium, and, you got that sound coming. But
is he at least panning it? And
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he does a great job on Kevin's voice.
Oh, you're talking about the guy who does your stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's awesome. Your stuff sounds great.
Thank you. Now the one, what song was it? One of the newer ones I played for you guys.
The Dark.
I'm not sure. Kevin goes real high, and he sent me an email, and he said, "That's Kevin and one of his lady backup singers who had to go in because," he said, "Kevin was breaking up when he went up there." He said, didn't really notice it until I put it in there, and I was like, he said, so I just kind of slid her right in with it.
Mix it.
Yeah.
Maybe that was the dentist. Might not have been the Dark.
I'm not sure which one it is now. Maybe it might be the dentist. Is it?
I like the King's Men. Is it?
All the King's Men. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I wrote that in 1988. We recorded originally in 1989.
Yeah, like I said, like that first 5 to 8 seconds. Wow. I just see on a big mountaintop, just looking down at everybody, just ripping that, coming out real wide.
And that's the only song I ever did that was totally make believe.
That was the lyrics.
Like, most of the music you could hear, you listen to some stuff from the early 90s, it sounds dated, or the 70s, or, it's that it's of that era and it's kind of stuck there, and it just, and it's like nostalgic, but not in a great way. But most of the stuff that we listen to, Dio and all this other, it still sounds fresh and it still sounds good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You
and
can
it's nice.
very
Oh, go ahead.
very few of the bands from the 80s, as far as the heavy metal goes, and in even the hair metal, very few of them sound dated.
Yeah.
It's like it's still there. You go. Hey, So, and it's funny because that's like other than, now I'm a big Sinatra and Dean Martin fan. And obviously, that's dated from the 30s, 40s, 50s. You can just because the music style, it's old, but it's still
it's timeless.
It still holds today though. So
every time I think of Frank Sinatra, I think of that movie License to Drive, and with the Coreys, and some drunk stole the grandfather's Cadillac, and they're chasing him, and he's weaving down the road, and then and he's sitting there got Frank Sinatra cranking, like singing "That's Life," and he's like mixing his drinks, and he's cutting up a lime on the dashboard and sticks it in.
Yeah, that movie's great, man.
And he goes, "Oh man, he's driving straight. You think he's sobered up?" And they pull up next to him. He's like, passed out.
He's driving. I think he was driving, talked about sleeping.
That's just funny.
There's a lot of songs that do that. And I don't mean this to sound bad, but every time I hear Dean Martin sing "Ain't That a Kick in the Head," I picture my Uncle Green beating up somebody. Oh well.
Yeah, I hear Sinatra. I picture my grandfather. He always had Sinatra playing. We'd go in his house.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dean Martin was born and raised and graduated from Steubenville High School, which is about 25 minutes for me.
Oh.
When you go up on Route 7, as soon as you get into Steubenville, it changes to Dean Martin Boulevard.
Mm.
And every year they have the Dean Martin Festival. So, and there's guys there that do the Rat Pack stuff. And and his daughter Dina shows up every year.
Are you in Ohio or Pittsburgh?
Ohio.
My wife's from Cincinnati.
Oh, well, I'm clear on the other side of Ohio. I'm over by Wheeling, and I'm 50 minutes away from Pittsburgh.
She moved down to Florida when she was real young, so she's more like Floridian. Everybody's from Ohio, I swear.
Well,
not me.
Is the heart of it all. That's what it says.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out what all they're talking about.
Rock and roll, man. Cleveland.
Yeah.
Drew
You never listen to Huey Lewis in the News?
Yeah.
I'll tell you all about
it. Drew Carey's from Cleveland, Parma, Ohio, actually, which is a subsidiary of Cleveland. Let's see.
Wow.
Bob Hope actually was born in England, but they moved to Cleveland, so he always called Cleveland home.
Have you guys ever heard? I got the shirt on. Alter Bridge. Mark Tremonti. Have you ever heard him sing Sinatra?
Mm-mm.
No.
Oh my gosh! If I put it on, you would know that it's not Frank Sinatra.
Cool.
He does it as a charity thing too, because his daughter has, I think she has Down syndrome, either autism or Down syndrome. I think it's Down syndrome, but he gives all of the money that he makes from it to the Down syndrome charity. And he's had huge orchestras on stage singing, and he's done a couple albums now where he sings all of Sinatra's songs, and he's done like some Christmas albums. Yeah.
This is I prefer the early stuff.
A nice mic.
In the late 50s, early 60s when it kind of went weird. I like the late 30s, early 40s.
Imagine how much that microphone's worth.
Oh yeah. Columbia Records. What it says on it.
Wow.
Yeah, I remember selling, tribute acts are really big here in LA. And this one guy came in. I sold him a big old PA system too, and he was a Frank Sinatra impersonator. He comes walking in with the tuxedo tie, kind of hanging at and he's like, I mean, he acted like he was Frank Sinatra, and I mean, he paid cash. I mean, he bought a $10,000 PA system from me, and which was awesome. And so
You
he
can't
had
beat that.
and he had the Rat Pack thing. He had the guys looked like just like Sammy Davis Jr. and Peter Lawford and everybody. And then this one guitar player that would come into my store. His name is Jerry Cole. He was a LA session guy, and the guy was about like 5'4", 5'5", just short little dude. And he wore so much cologne that oh shit, Jerry will be here in about 5 minutes, and then he'd walk in the
Yeah.
and I said, well, what, you gigging now? And he does this like movie, goes, yeah, lead guitar player for Nancy Sinatra. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. I mean, she still gigs.
Just said, well, your boots are made for walking. Get going.
But it was funny though. And this guy, Jerry,
Certification
oh man, he had a crush on, my coworker, Diego. Boy, he wanted him some Diego bad. Comes Diego here. And as soon as like you smell the cologne, like Diego would head out towards the back door. No, Diego's not here, bro. You just missed him. Okay, well, give him my love. No. I'll let you give him your love.
You never know, man. You never know.
All right. I'll be right back. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
And we're only going to do 8 more minutes.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah. That'd be 2:30.
I can't exactly wait. That's fine.
What I keep thinking, it's like, I'm in LA, Ron's like 3 hours ahead of me, and David's like 2 hours ahead.
Yeah.
True 3 hours. I mean, it's funny when some guys, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm kind of making dinner and I'm lurking about, I'm listening, but, I can't really talk on the chat too much because,
Normally I'm at work.
Boosters, man, I swear to God.
Well, that's why I couldn't believe Napoleon saying when they started doing this, or when he started doing this, however many years ago, they started at midnight Eastern time, from midnight to 3 a.m.
Wow.
Whoever the first co-host he had, which was over this way. So
I'm a night person, so I don't get to sleep till like 4 a.m.
Same here.
Yeah.
But I gotta end up letting Ava out.
Same here.
And she takes 15 minutes searching the yard to find just the right spot. So
I miss the dog, man.
Canine privilege.
I do it and I don't.
I'm looking forward to seeing you swap the tremolo out on the video.
Oh yeah. Yeah, got it right here. Yeah, I've got I'm gonna put on the stainless steel bits on it and make it all purty. And yeah, because I mean, I think the post should work with those. I don't think I'll have to pull out the bushings.
No, you shouldn't. No.
So that's cool. Just a little bit of Lucas gun oil on it, and just
the only problem you're going to have is if you want to put the Floyd post in it, they won't screw into those.
Oh, they won't.
No, it's 2 different type threads.
Ah, okay.
Gotta pull those out and probably got to refill them and retap them maybe.
Yeah.
Or
just
put the.
Well, I've got I've got some Floyd bushings and stuff too, so I can just see if they kind of match up, and hopefully it's not like a big much bigger size that I got to do some drilling.
Yeah.
No, you could pull well, if you pull those ones out, the Floyd ones will go right in.
Yeah.
The whole thing, you can just knock them right back in. But I mean, when you take, even though they're the same diameter, those are very coarse threads, where the Floyd's very fine thread.
Oh, okay. So that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For those of you who didn't see this earlier today, let me share this with you. Hold on here.
Oh, yeah. I was watching this earlier.
I'm gonna turn the volume down on it though, but
That's a sweet color, though. I love that finish. It looks nice.
you guys are fast up there. That is Dane's guitar.
What's the name of the paint?
That's 10 coats of the slime green.
Slime green.
So I will be doing 5 more coats on it. And
What
then the second color.
Was it? It was black.
But that fixture makes it so nice to paint a guitar with. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
See, that's the stuff I like about StewMac. You know, people complain and bitch about the prices of their stuff, but it's like Craftsman. You know, you screw it up, they'll just send you a new one, and they come up with all the best, like that gizmo right there. That's just perfect for painting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
I wish
it is.
that thing is cool.
Yeah, I bought mine, but you only got the long handle, right? The curved long handle.
Yeah, then it's got like a sleeve on it. You got to clamp it somewhere.
Yeah, I gotta buy a clamp.
So what I did, I now have since bought. I haven't used it yet. I got one more here. This one's only 19 seconds.
Are you using a gun to spray that?
Yeah.
That's nice.
So I'm going to add the other color to it and then cartoon it. So
That's cool.
get out of there.
When you say cartoon it, what do you mean cartoon?
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
Heck was that called? Dang it, hold on. That's it. Hold on. It's in there.
Do you guys know, while he's looking for this, do you guys know if I have a Tonex and it's hooked up into my computer, if we were doing a live stream like this, if I would be able to just go into that and it would, you guys would be able to hear it? If
You probably could, because that's I play through the Helix.
yeah, in case one night we, wanted to just fiddle around,
That's the cartoon finish.
Oh, wow.
Never seen that.
Right. Okay. There.
Some shag carpet. Oh, okay. Wow, that's crazy. Huh. That is trippy.
Like something you see in I don't know, you're reading a comic book and you see somebody playing a guitar. That's probably what it'll look like.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Did they do the headstock? Yeah, look at the headstock.
Wow. Have you done this before?
No, Dane's is going to be the first one I do it to.
Oh, sweet.
Well, that's how you learn.
Yeah, I figure worst comes to worst, I can sand it down and repaint it if I have to.
Yeah.
I would just copy it exactly like that.
there's all kinds. I like this one. I don't like the color, but
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of different kinds of stencils, I guess.
hold on, I shut the stupid share off. God dang it.
That's really cool though.
Yeah, it's like when Dan would have those BC Riches that some guy would paint.
Yeah.
And the paint jobs look okay, but seeing, your quality of work, it's like, Dane should have had you paint his stuff, the whole time.
So
It-
yeah,
it's-
they're
It confuses the mind. You know what I mean? When you look at it,
mm-hmm.
you're like, wait, is that real? Is that AI? Is that a cartoon?
I know he's never had anything like this in the store.
Yeah. That looks like my Charvel almost.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Do this. Yeah. So there's so much like this one.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that comes out.
This one for telly. Oh, images. Come on. Called cell shading.
Oh, that's what it's called.
Yep.
Oh, Chong asked a question. Do you use a Sharpie for cartoon finish?
I was told you can, but most of them are using that. It's like a poster board type thing. Poster board type marker. So, I mean, look at that one.
Maybe get like a paint marker.
Well, you don't want the paint marker because it'd be too thick.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, look at that one or this one. This one's really cartoon.
You're gonna clear over it?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I do? Shut it off again? God dang it!
I don't see anything.
Wait a minute, I messed it up again.
Okay.
That's it. Unsub. Rage quit.
There you go. I can't.
That is so crazy to look at.
Yeah, Russell said you could do a Bob Ross style with the small paint knife.
It's just weird. I mean, it just looks like it was in a comic book.
Yeah.
It's
I mean,
like
he even did the frets. I'm not going to go that far.
it's like
No.
a flash.
Well, it's like on those heavy relic fenders. They have all that that black and dark gray stuff, on the edge of the frets, and I mean, it's like that's what it kind of looks like.
No, I think that doing the frets is too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever thought of that, that's a really cool idea.
So yeah, you see how. There you go.
It just almost looks like it's not really there.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to do it to that guitar, and I figured because he's never had anything like that in the store.
That's cool.
And I know he likes the sparkle and the glitter and everything, but I mean, he's had 3 other I'm the 4th painter, and the other 3 have all done the same thing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do something different to draw attention, not only to, my,
Your brand.
well, I don't know if that's what you would call it, but also draw people in the store. That like, hey, did you see that guitar Dan's got hanging up?
Yeah.
So unless he's watching, he doesn't know that's going to be this yet. But he told me to do whatever I want to do to it. So I am going to clear over it.
Black hardware.
Yeah, it's got black hardware on it. It's a Schecter.
Okay.
So
I think you might have showed that one before you sanded it down, maybe.
yeah, when I first got it, I did. So let's see.
Was it black?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I remember that.
So yeah, there's all kinds. I mean,
He did
like
it to
that one. The X is on the fret markers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that an acoustic there? If you go back up a little bit.
That one.
It's up to the on top of that blue right there. What's that saying?
He's drawing it.
Oh, okay. So it's just okay.
Yeah.
See, you can't even tell if they all look like a drawing.
I want to see this one up close. Oh, it's not going to let me.
If you do the back of the headstock, that looks pretty cool. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Wow. It's so weird to look at.
So I think he will be surprised because he said he would, initially he did a video when he sent it to me. Unfortunately, he sent it to me about a week before the snow hit. Then we had snow from November to into April.
Mm-hmm.
So he told me, he said, do what you want to do to it. So
That's really cool on stage, I bet.
Mm-hmm.
People just be looking like, what in the heck? Something wrong with me?
This one, I don't know what they're talking about here. That's crackle finish. That's not a.
Oh yeah, that's correct. Looks like one of your jobs there.
Someone in here asked me how crackle work. What? See, it's already cracking where he painted.
Oh wow. Yeah, I wanted to see how they do that too. Wow.
That is so cool.
That is so
But
cool.
the only problem is you really can't control it that much.
Yeah.
You get what you get.
So you just got to put it on real light. Looks like.
No, you put it on thick.
Oh really?
Yep. The only thing you can do is blow air on it to try to get it to stop quick to get the bigger crackle.
That is so cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
But the hard part to it now that I'm using the automotive clear, it's not so bad. But when you did the cans, you're talking like the 2X clear. You're talking like 5 cans to get that to where you can't feel it.
Wow.
A lot of freaking sanding.
And that 2X stuff, that's pretty toxic too.
Well, no, I'm talking about the 2K. No, 2K is the toxic one. 2X is what you get at Lowe's.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, the 2K. Yeah, it is. I have a can of that. That's like $50 a can.
Dang.
And you have 48 hours once you mix it.
Yeah.
So is he doing the sides first?
Yeah, he sprayed them already.
Okay. Because you wouldn't want to go back over what you did.
No.
That looks so cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So good, except for the pink right there.
I'm not a fan of the colors, but I would like to have something like that with like dark reds and blacks, like that kind of. I'm a dark person, if you haven't realized yet. Every drawer, every shirt in my drawer is black.
Let's see.
My wife and I
Oh,
both
look at
go.
that telly.
The DIY guitar is finally finished. After a lot more sanding and
That is
painting, I
cool.
did the headstock first, before moving on to assembling the
just
body.
straight out
It was then
engineer.
time to cell shade the body. I even let my daughter design the back. After putting the neck on and the strings, it was time to tune up and get playing. I'll be recording some videos with this, so drop me a follow so you don't miss them. The DIY guitar is finally finished.
Love the
After
finish.
a lot more
I mean, love
sanding
the
and
color.
painting, I did the headstock first, before moving on to assembling the body. It was then time to cell shade the body. I even let my daughter design the back.
Just
After
draw on
putting
it.
the neck on and the strings, it was time to tune up and get playing. I'll be recording some videos with this, so drop me a follow so you don't miss them. The DIY guitar is finally finished. After a lot more sanding
Yeah,
and
it's pretty
painting,
neat
I did
how
the
they
headstock
do it.
first, before moving on to assembling the body. It was then time to sell.
Watch a video now on how they do that all the way through.
Let's see. Oh, showing how they do the custom pickups. Let's see.
I know a place up in the air. It's not very far. I've been there before. Well, I know a place.
The neck, that's kind of, that's just going to wear off on your hand.
And warm in my heart. So come on down and walk with me and tell me how you're man. I only wanna know a couple of things about you. Where were you when I was in
So you basically just circle everything and then make a bunch of lines and X's. It's like on a comic book.
like I believe? I've been thinking good things about you. Cool and warm, good things about you.
Crazy.
Up in the air.
Yeah, that. Oh, let's see. So hold on. There we go. Yeah, that's that marker I was talking about.
There's no wrong or right way.
No.
That looks really cool.
So, I mean,
The
yeah,
local high
this is,
school lets out and the town becomes anarchy. Bodies are crass, skin marks are measured.
It's just gonna be
There's stories
something
in the
different than
paper,
we
you
have
may
in the
read it
store.
at your leisure. Get up! Eat it!
I don't figure I will have. I mean, I
Be
will
the
sell once
local
a
high
week.
school lets out and the
All right. Let me remove it. Okay, guys, we are 3 hours and 43 minutes, so it's time for me to go to bed. It is 15 till 3 a.m. here. Hold on, let me remove this. There we go. All right. So, everyone, gentlemen, honor, thank you.
Thanks for
Enjoy
having-
it. You guys are always welcome. Everybody, thank you for hanging out. Sorry I had to start a little late today. I had to help them tear down, or had to pick them up after they tore down for the festival. So, so thank you guys for hanging out.
Thanks for having us.
Meeting you guys.
Well,
So you gonna go to Purgatory?
No, because my daughter, she works from home for a law firm for a company in England. So
Oh.
she works from Sunday to Thursday and has Friday and Saturday off. But since they did the festival yesterday and tonight, tomorrow she's got to work. So she works from home, but they're coming here and she's just going to work from here.
Oh, okay.
So it's probably going to be next week or week after. But I told them, I said, you guys are taking me because you didn't take me on my birthday.
Well,
Take me now.
blasphemy.
Yeah, big time. So, all right, everybody.
Okay.
Thank you for hanging out. See you
Good night,
guys Monday night. And Monday is the 100th live stream.
Oh wow!
Really?
Yeah. So
Need an applause box.
we have to have David figure out what he's going to give away. All right, everybody.
All right,
See you
see you.
Monday.
Take care.
Good night.